morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's officially midweek and we are so ready for a little bit of hump day fun here at Hunky Dory Crafts. We absolutely love it. We've got a brand new launch for you. We're in the middle of our reward points party as well. And we have got a brand new concept card launch for you. And it's the second concept card of the launch. It's so good. We couldn't just have one concept card. We love them here at Hunky Dory. It's bursting with festive magic and they are just next level showstoppers. But let's introduce everybody. So my name's Rebecca and I'm going to be hosting this show for you. We've got Jess in the producer station. Good morning. And in the demonstration station, we've got the one and only Kat.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well.
How are you? Well. We're showing off our new ink as well.
Yes, yeah.
We love it. We absolutely love it. We can't miss this one. I know, that's why I was like, let's just address that.
Yeah.
We've got some beautiful new ink and we're ready to craft today.
We are.
Awesome. I cannot wait. Good morning, everybody joining us. Colleen says, good morning, crafty family. That's so cute. Okay, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, so it's this amazing prize. Look at all the metal here. Amazing. Moonstone dies, sentiment background panels. 3 really fun background dies for you, $44.97. And we would like you to like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. According to Myth, it is illegal to eat what on Christmas Day in the UK? Is it A, mince pies, B, sprouts, or C, chocolate? I can't see the comments coming in. We've got a new iPad. I'm sure I'll see them. But all of those on Christmas Day, I don't think any of those should be illegal. Let us know what you think, A, B, or C. Okay. We're just going to kick straight off, aren't we, Jess? Let's have a look at the little VT. Is our beautiful festive terrariums. They are absolutely stunning cards. It's just a wonderful kit and they are going to be absolute pride of place on your craft stalls, on your friends' mantelpieces. Absolutely stunning, amazing cards here. Let's just show you one to give you a little sneak peek of the amazing festive designs that you're getting. Terrariums, absolutely like iconic, aren't they? They're so gorgeous, really on trend. It's got all the beautiful artwork and you can be making these 3D cards so professionally, so easily, and they're just so quick and simple. They're $17.99. Obviously, you're going to be saving money by logging in. You're also going to be getting a bonus 300 points, and that is because we have our reward points party. So that is just amazing, isn't it? You're going to be getting 300 points on these, worth £3 for you to spend on anything you like. So let's show you what you're going to get for your $17.99 with 300 bonus points. You are going to be getting all of your beautiful ribbon. This is way overage as well, like, because we have obviously put in more than you will ever use up on these cards. And again, we've done them if you want to make big long decorations to hang on the tree, or to again hang off your stalls, etc. Or if you want just really nice little short bows, you don't even have to use it. If you want to just put a glue dot or some tape on and just fasten it together, maybe put a gemstone over the hole, you absolutely can. But you get absolutely tons and tons of ribbon here, 0.5 meters of that, of all of your colours. You get photographic and written instructions for these, and then this is what you're going to get. Sorry, Jess. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to kick off with your element sheets. So these are all the little decorations that you can see on the bottom and the sides, etc. You know, these little presents and things at the bottom. So we've got this one as well with your winter elements. So these are all die cut for you. So you can just simply pop them out and put them onto your terrariums. And again, they follow that really nice kind of frosty feel there. We've got the blue kind of frosty poinsettias, we've got the snowflakes, we've got the baubles crackers present, and then we've got our sort of red and white themed kind of fresh foliage there. We've got the white poinsettias, the mistletoe, the little bells and the heart-shaped decoration. Absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to get 2 sheets of those. And then we have our gorgeous traditional elements here as well. Now you can see here, absolutely traditional to their core. You've got the traditional red and white poinsettias, the holly, the pine cones, the gorgeous sort of dried orange and cinnamon sticks there. So iconic, aren't they? And then we've got the toys and the garlands, and again, all of the decorations. You can mix and match these, even though some obviously go with each style. I think the colourways and the traditional sort of festive vibe to it can be mixed and matched with them. And then here we have your terrarium cards here. So you get the front piece here, with which you will just absolutely just pop out all of these for your sort of window effects, your see-through effect. Then you're going to get your background panel here. And then you're going to get your tab. That's all die cut and pre-scored for you. So absolutely nothing to do other than just add your adhesive and your decorations. And you're going to get 2 button toppers on here. We really have maximised this. You've got 2 circular sentiments. We've got Merry Christmas and For Someone Special, 2 tags, and a handmade label as well. So there's absolutely tons and tons for you to decorate your beautiful terrariums. There's no excuse why they should not be dressed to the nines. These little panels as well, you can absolutely pop out and save, and we've suggested putting those on the back so that there's no white space remaining. Obviously, if you want to trim down, trace it and put an insert on or some backing paper, or just leave it plain white, it's totally up to you. But that is just a sort of a serving suggestion for what to do with your festive terrariums. So we've got our wonderful festive magic with that rocking horse scene, and again, suggested elements. So this is like the toys and the garlands, the nutcracker, absolutely beautiful. We've got our warm wishes with that beautiful candle scene there, and that floral arrangement that you get with all those pine cones and the candied orange, etc. Absolutely beautiful. So you're going to get 2 of each. We've got your poinsettia basket. This is absolutely perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful designs here. We've got this one as well with our little couple of Christmas lovebirds here. Aren't they gorgeous? Perfect to send for all of your couples and families, maybe celebrating their first Christmas together. And lots of gorgeous little romantic elements on there with the mistletoe and the poinsettias there. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got our really fun and funky purple baubles there. The tree all decked the halls. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So pretty. This is foiled in silver. And then we have our stunning frosted blue Christmas tree with all of those navy elements that are going to go with that as well. Absolutely stunning. So you're going to be able to get 2 of 6 designs with your envelopes and instructions included. So you're going to be able to make 12 amazing terrariums there. And you're going to get your envelopes as well, because they do just simply fold nice. I mean, look at that. Isn't that amazing? I think that's even thinner than an ordinary card, honestly. Right, let's show you some samples. So we've got this beautiful one with that rocking horse and all of those toys that Father Christmas has just brought. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got this one as well. And as you can see from the examples, you can be as minimal or as maximalist as you like. Absolutely so much choice with these gorgeous terrariums. We've got our purple one there. And again, you can just arrange them differently for each of them. You could be batch making them all the same. You could be saving some leftover elements for other projects. You know, so many things that you can do with them. Absolutely gorgeous. And then as well, we have done some really nice like little quirky makes. We've got this beautiful easel there with that sort of Christmas presents and toy scene. We've got this beautiful stepper here as well, doing some fussy cutting, totally deconstructing that card there for you. So many ideas of how to sort of construct these differently. We've got this one that swings, but I think we'd love to see how these are made. So Kat, are you ready for a demonstration?
I certainly am.
Yay!
Yeah, so we're just going to do the first one as is and show you how easy these are to go together. So you've got your two main elements that we will pop out.
Amazing.
I'll just take these out of here. And then, because last time we did these and I was showing them, I traumatised myself with popping the pieces on the back. I'm going to show you how I now do it so I don't do that.
Okay.
It was layering up those bits on the back so you take away the white space.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was like, oh, I can just do this.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I got it wrong. Because you do when you're doing it live, don't you?
Always.
So there is a dead simple trick to make sure. So we do this first before we construct everything else, because we're going to use the front of our terrarium as a stencil.
Yeah.
And again, this is an optional extra. You don't have to do this, and you'll see in some of the card makes afterwards how you can use these bits for other projects that you want to do as well. So what I'm going to do on the back here, I'm just going to use this as a guide, as a stencil.
Oh, amazing.
So if you just pop that over there, then you know where everything's going to sit perfectly.
That's great.
Instead of trying to guesstimate and making yourself look like a fool like I did last time, seriously, the PTSD is real.
Oh, really? What an amazing hack.
And then you just slide them back in.
And you know that you're going to get them, because even if you remember the layout, you like the diamond at the top, then the two big triangles, then the two little ones. It makes it so precise as well,
you know,
doesn't
exactly.
it?
I think what happened last time was my instinct was to bring these two further down to the bottom, and then it threw everything else off. But you can just see how quick
what an amazing
this solves that problem.
Amazing hack.
And again, a great thing if you're going to use them on another project, but you just want to make sure that the layout's correct.
Yeah, of course.
As well, just do the same thing. And you just fill them back in the gaps like that, and then you have that perfect layout on the back. Take that away, and it's all nice and even for you.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she has redeemed herself from last time.
I
so
think
now you
so.
have your two parts there. You're going to take out this little section that we fold up, and it's got two corner tabs on, so it's going to be your mountain and valley folds. Just fold it in and up and down and about and wherever it goes. And then we're just going to add our red liner tape on to the two sections that have got the little corners cut.
Beautiful.
And it's one of those, I still, it still, what's the word? Still baffles me. I remember when we brought these in the original designs, that I feel like I should be doing so much more for the effect that you get at the end.
I know. And the thing is though, if you're giving these away or you're selling these, there's no reason, like people are going to think you have spent hours doing these. And actually, I think you could make the whole batch in probably an hour in the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're like batch making and stuff.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And then all you have to do is line this up in the centre on the back here, right down to the bottom.
Susan Ede says, these are gorgeous. I had the other terrarium cards when they came out. They were so popular, we had to bring them back in a festive edition. Susan, I hope you're treating yourself to these ones, especially with the bonus points as well. Let us know if you are planning on getting these or they're slipping into your basket.
And then pop that back over the top there. Then you just use a little bit of tape to secure this at the top. And you would run your ribbon through there, but I forgot to pop any out. And there you go. It's as simple as that. I've just offset that on the front a little bit. Hang on. Let's try not squidge that down. See if I can neaten it up a little bit. But don't worry. So we're just going to make sure that's lined up there.
Yeah, and you're going to be covering that
there.
gold with
Yeah,
your
we're going
elements.
to be covering that. And then we've got all the beautiful elements down the bottom here. And again, this is where you get to have loads of fun, because you can just build these however you want.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, let's put this on a skinny foam pad, and then I can tuck some elements behind. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room.
Yes, definitely.
And we'll just build this up. So we'll pop that down there. Don't forget your elements on this sheet as well. Let's pop the Merry Christmas in the middle. Getting everything stuck to everything else. So we'll just pop that in the middle there.
Oh, gorgeous.
We've got our soldiers, our presents.
I do love seeing how everybody's chosen to arrange the elements on these. It's so fun.
It is, because some like this one, you're more inclined just to sit them down the bottom, but then there's other ones like with the snowflakes and the birds and the hanging decorations.
Yeah, that you can put dot around
in other areas.
Yeah, definitely.
It's such a cute thing to do. So we're just going to layer these up, fill in those little gaps. Let's stick a sentiment up at the top as well. We've got our little soldiers.
Gorgeous.
Here. You've even got the tiny little dots.
Yes, you do.
So let's just layer our little ones like that. We'll go in with a tiny little bit of foam pad, and then basically you would thread your ribbon through, which I forgot to pull out for some reason. Just at the, you've already done it. She's going mad. Just add your little tag to the top, but it's as simple as that. So much fun, so easy, such a stunning centerpiece for anything. It's for something that's going to get pulled out year after year as a decoration.
We did say that, didn't we? What a stunning card, and I think you'll agree how easy that was to make.
Yeah.
So easy, absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
Lots of love for this. Sorry, the comments are loading a little bit slow. I don't know whether it's me with this new iPad today. It probably is. This part 2, Jess, yeah? Amazing. Okay, so as we said, this Festive Terrariums launch is not our first concept card launch of the year. Oh no, we've already had one, and they were amazing too. Our beautiful, stunning snow globes card kit as well. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. We're showing you the other terrariums. It's our floral terrariums. We haven't got any card models for this, but they are exactly the same concept. They're the same shape, they're the same style. You put them together just like Kat. We've got this beautiful one here. You can see you get all your ribbon, you get all of those instructions. So maybe if you're not quite in I know Colleen said she's not in Crimbo mode, but I need the terrariums. You can still get these. You could get the festive ones whilst they're on the bonus points and just put them away until you are. Absolutely amazing. Little idea this concept card is. Our floral terrariums, beautiful designs in here with all of those flowers, but we're going to run the VT, aren't we, because we don't have any mod. So you can see there, we've got the roses, we've got the hydrangeas, we've got the crystals in there, which is a really fun and different one. So hopefully, if you're just sort of like on the fence about these, that is definitely one that you need to get into your basket. And they're absolutely beautiful and perfect for everyday crafting. And then we have, like I say, our first concept card of the launch of the year, our brand new stunning snow globes concept card. Now this is an absolutely brand new concept to us. We have done similar we've done rocking snow globes and bits and pieces, but this one is your actual card model, models a snow globe here. Absolutely beautiful designs. Again, they're 3D, they're really easy to put together, and you get everything you need included. So again, you've got your photographic and written instructions, you get your envelopes, and then these are your bases, again, all scored for you, die cuts, so you can just pop them straight out of the sheet, and then you get your foiled and die cut topper designs as well. Absolutely everything is covered for you. There's going to be no ugly white space for you to think about, especially with circle designs or terrarium shapes. You just don't need that level of kind of mathematics or die cutting, which many people don't have that love. You know, you can make this without dies, without fancy equipment, because we've used all of our fancy equipment, our foiling machines and the expertise of the design team to create that and do all of that hard work for you. You get the wonderful little village scene there with the big tree in the square, absolutely gorgeous. We've got our snowman there, absolute cutie pie he is, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got our polar bear in that really like majestic kind of Arctic scene there with the purples and the navies. We've got our Christmas cottage with all those beautiful sort of like charming little details on there on the house, the picket fence, etc. And again, loads of foiling on here around those edges. And again, the background scenes are perfect. This is all of your layers and your element sheets that you get on here, so you can be doing all like that decoupage really, really easily, adding that sort of three-dimensional feel to your snow globes. Absolutely perfect. This one's $17.99 as well, and it makes 12 cards. Absolutely phenomenal. You've got that robin design there as well. And then you get, again, the acetate circles there for you. Again, already die cut for you to just pop out and just have a play and build these snow globes up. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? We've got this polar bear one, and again, it looks stunning from absolutely every single angle there. Again, you just know these are going to be perfect centerpieces for your stalls or your absolutely amazing like sort of mates for friends and family. We've got that tree decoration, we've got the normal card, because you pop out these toppers and then you have them left over, so it is just perfect to keep those and save them. We've done this one as a little aperture there for that card, so we love those. So absolutely love our concept cards. We do so many, and I think it just goes to show how popular they are, that we keep bringing them back year after year. Every festive season we're doing new designs, new concepts, and I think it's just great to be able to share that with you. But that is I've shown everything for this part of the show, so I think it's time for demo number 2.
Should we go back and do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one.
We are going to turn it into an easel card this time.
Amazing.
So this one I have gone with our lovely poinsettia. I've already started popping some bits out here. So first of all, you are going to... Well, it's not first of all. You can do it in any order you like, really, at this point. But we are going to take this bit here. Pop that out. And we are going to do a little bit of scoring and a little bit of fussy cutting. Now this is dead easy to do. All we're going to do is pop this on a central line.
Yeah.
It can be any one that you want that works for you. But we're going to make sure that it's our 2 corners that first come up.
Okay.
So like the widest points of our terrarium here,
yeah.
base. And we're just going to score in towards the edge of the flower designs. Like that. We're not going to come any further across, because we're going to turn this into like a pop-up element. So that's it for the scoring. And then you just go in with your craft knife. Now this will work with some of the designs. I'm not sure it'll work with all of them. You'll just have to look at which ones will work for you.
Yeah.
And then just fussy cut as close as you can around the details. Now this image is quite complex, so just pick out the lines that are easiest for you to see. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't have to get every little small detail here. They'll still add something in the background.
Amazing.
But work your way around the design that you want to cut out, and when it's done, you should end up with something that looks like this, that
beautiful.
pops up. So you've still got the bits in the background, but you can see how I've just picked the bits that are easiest to cut out, but still make sense when it's folded, folded back like that. And then you're just going to pop this top down, because this is going to make like a it's what's going to secure the card to it next. So I've gone ahead and I've popped out this section here. Now we're going to try and keep most of this intact. The only two sections I'm going to pop out are these two at the bottom, and I will be placing them back in, but I'm going to try and make them work as my stopper.
Okay, amazing.
At the end for the easel. So I like to just go in with my craft knife just to get those pips, just so we're not pulling away any of that foiling with it being quite a large area. She's still missed some. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to pop this on just to a piece of white cardstock, any scrap card that you've got. Just take this down. Like I said, if you go over the edges, it'll help keep those bits in there, but once it's secured, it's dancing about.
I know, right?
I'm going to keep that edge free so it makes it easier, and we're just going to sit that over the top. Doesn't have to be straight because we're just going to cut around it, and it's just going to give the base some extra strength.
Yep.
And then keep everything in place. Put away these bits.
Oh, Susan said, just looking at the concept card kits stirs me to try and find different ways to use them, not just tied to one way. Absolutely, and we love that.
Yeah.
It is so fun. And again, because you get 12, we always say, you know, maybe you can make half as is, maybe you could just make one or two in like a sort of quirky way. But we're so glad you feel that way, because it's definitely so, so true. Caroline Williams says, morning everyone, the new concept cards are so gorgeous. I know, 100%, we love them. This is clever.
And then we're just going to pop them back in on some foam pads, try and get them straight. There we go. And then that should work as our stopper.
Very clever.
At the end. We will decorate that up more, but I just wanted to get that bit done and out of the way. Now we're going to come back to this piece, and we are going to add a little bit of, wherever she's hidden it, Miri, just to add a little bit more of a easel base to it, so we've got somewhere to pop our designs. So the width of, ooh, my mic's just gone again. Very good at knocking this mic off recently. 1 second, pop that back on. So we know that the width of the bottom of the terrarium is 4.5, so I'm going to cut it to that. Then we are going to do, let's be quite generous, I'm going to do a lip either side of 1/2 inch, so that'll give me 1 inch. I'm going to work from the other way, and then let's do 1/2 inch for each, or should we do 3/4 for each fold? So we'll take that, that's 3/4 and another 1, 2, 3, so it's 2.5, and then we'll just add some scores in. So we're going to go score at 1/2.
Amazing.
Always do as I say, not as I do.
Oh, for sure. Oh, on the back,
Right.
yeah. I know. Do you know, I watched you do that and I didn't even cotton on, because
it's so much easier. And then we'll take that to there. And then I'm just going to snip down, because you don't need to do this bit, but I always just take my corners for my tab bits, because I just think it makes it a little bit neater. And again, you're just creating like a bigger version of that panel.
Like the one in the kit.
That's in the kit, basically.
That's clever. That's very clever.
And some red liner, just so we know it's going to be long lasting for us. That way. And then my new favourite trick is just burnishing my red liner down before I take the backing off, because most times
just takes that static off, doesn't it?
It helps just get that off there nice and clean. I mean, it's still sticking to me, but it's coming off easier. And do you know what? I've put a line on here I don't need that front line, because this is going to be a little stepper, isn't it? She's getting all...
Oh, so you just need one tab,
just need one at the back. And then line that up on there. And we've just created a little extra stepper, and now we've got somewhere to sit our elements onto as well. So we'll come back to the sheet that we had before, and we've got these two top lines here. So I'm just going to pop out our elements. And remember, you've got the little sentiments and everything on this sheet as well. Let's just go get a selection of them like that, and let's pick.
I'm just going to have to clear up some questions because
Okay.
like there is just, I think we're all very excited about your new tattoo. And Viv says, how have I never known? It's new, Viv, don't worry. It's not you. She's like, have I never noticed that? It's new. It's new.
It's new.
We love it. But yeah, I just wanted to, we are all very excited for it. We love that. This is looking great, by the way.
And like I said, I'm going to cover most of this, so it's not really worth like matting and layering it.
No.
If you can save yourself a job, save yourself a job.
Absolutely.
Pop these in. So starting with those flat layers first, and then we can really build this up.
Yeah, it's looking gorgeous. I love the elements in this kit. They're so nice, aren't they? And I love that you get a mixture. Like, it'd be so easy to just do 10 tons of florals, but we've got presents and baubles and bows. I think it's so nice.
And you can take these off the edges as well. Remember,
yeah, of
you
course.
can really do that. So that is going to sit up like that now. So let's get to constructing this.
How
so
exciting.
all you need to do, is going to be a typical case of do as I say, not as I do.
Awesome.
Make sure you put red liner on that tab there, because this is going to be the bit that's going to take the most work. But that will sit nicely on there. We're going to take our handmade for you.
Oh, beautiful.
Across the bottom, just to add a little bit more to that stepper like that. And then let's just finish with a few more details on. Let's pop the little bow at the bottom, and you can add a few more of your poinsettias to the back.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just to build that up. And a bit of holly this side, and there we go. And I think you've taken something,
Here we go.
and you wouldn't know that this wasn't meant to be like this.
Absolutely
originally.
not. And look how, like, you can almost kind of see that bouquet, like, in really fine detail, having
Yeah.
it shown off on that easel there. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful example of how you can make these differently. Susan said, loving these demos. It's great to see them getting built up as they should be, but also getting to try something new.
Absolutely.
100%. This is what we love here at Hunky Dory Crafts. We can just get so creative, but so much of the hard work has done for us. You know, we don't have to fussy cut those elements. We don't have to worry about how to cover like the base of that easel. We can take what's there and construct something new with it.
Yeah.
It's so fun, isn't it?
Definitely.
Okay, third and final part of the show. Where is this morning whizzing by to? Win It Weekly reminder for these amazing dies. We would like to know the answer to the following question. According to Myth, it is illegal to eat what on Christmas Day in the UK? Is it A, mince pies? Is it B, sprouts? Or is it C, chocolate? Let us know. I'm just going to refresh the comments because I think I can't see any of the guesses for the Win It Weekly. Jess will have a look at it in the third part of the show, I think. Susan says, beautiful cat. Catherine says, what a gorgeous card cat. Carol says, lovely card. Michelle says, it's a combination of both. Yeah, it sort of does have that feel to it with the shape and then the easel elements as well. Lovely, lovely card. Thank you for all of your comments that are coming in. I will keep refreshing it to get those coming in. We're going to show you some more essentials that we have brought to you that we think pair really nicely with this. We have had a lot of comments as well saying that acetate would be a perfect partner with these cards. I think it was Robin on YouTube that said, can you use acetate? You absolutely can use your acetate with these cards. And again, if you're making them differently as well, it's the perfect opportunity to bring it in. So we have got our wonderful luxury foiled acetate sentiment sheets here. They're $11.99 and we just could not be without them. I think we've launched these in the last year and wondered where they've been our whole lives because they are just phenomenal. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful clear acetate with that foiled sentiment on there. So we've got, may the spirit of Christmas bring you peace and joy. And you get all of the, I don't know, just the classic hunky-dory touches that we bring to you. The fantastic typography, the wonderful foiling, absolutely construction weight friendly acetate as well. It's 220, they are 220 micron these, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely perfectly. So they're going to be so good for your construction and your 3D makes. Imagine these as like a box lid or, you know, an aperture in your card. You know, they're just going to work so wonderfully. We've got the season's greeting there, just simple and beautiful. We've got sending you warmest winter wishes. I love the elegant typography on that one. And then we have our, oh, perfect. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So the super universal, the ones that you're going to be able to use on all of your cards. They're not specific for any particular relative or theme. They're just so, so wonderful. We also have our festive foiled acetate essential selection here. I mean, look at this edge to edge foiling. It just blows my mind every time we bring it to you. This is also $11.99 for 16 sheets of the A4 gold and silver foiling. That Christmas tree one's so cute. We love, love, love it. We've got the all over snowflakes. And again, there's so many different variants on this acetate for you. So we've got snowy if you're making those frosty cards. We've got the wonderful traditional nostalgic kind of check. Again, that's going to carry great into your everyday crafting as well, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Again, we've got that check in the golden. This is just my favourite foil and dye of all time on the machines. I love it on our cardstock. I love it even more on our acetate. It's phenomenal. You need that in your life. It's great. With all the sort of, again, it's sort of the wrapping paper text on there. We've got Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Good Tidings, Peace and Joy. It's just beautiful. We've got the all over festive twinkly. Oh, just look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And again, we've got them in 8 different gold and silver designs. We've got that really classy, elegant snowflake and pinstripe design there. Oh, this one. Oh my goodness. Just delicious, isn't it? Look at the foiling on there. You have got really chunky swirls and flourishes on there. Absolutely beautiful. And then you've got that in that silver as well. And then again, we've got our really nice, elegant sort of spruce, holly, swirly print there as well for you. $11.99 for 16 of your foiled acetate sheets. That is just an incredible price for those. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You need it in your life. If you've already got it, let us know, because I'm sure you'll be saying how much you love it. And then finally, in our acetate essentials, we've got our wraps here as well. And I mean, just look at this one sheet here. How many have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sentiments on one sheet. So you've been making 7 cards. Yes. This ho 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 one, you could be chopping and making 3 cards with that alone.
Yes, you could, yeah.
You know, you've got artwork on here that you could either colour in or just leave plain. You can put some parchment behind. Whatever you're going to put behind it is going to show through as well. So beautiful. I love this first one as well. That Season's Greetings with that big, elegant script font there as well. And again, we've got that in gold. We've got From Across the Miles with those beautiful little envelopes. We've got Eat, Drink and Be Merry. We've got Sent with Festive Love, Christmas Blessings, Happy Christmas there with all of those little deckies, and the Let It Snow. And again, many of them multiple sort of like border strip designs as well. So you can be chopping into those for sure. You get really nice little cut, you get these really obvious lines as well. So you can just put those straight into your trimmer and chop away. We've got From Our Home to Yours. We've got At Christmas Time and Always, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. This one I love, that big Sending Warmest Wishes with all the little jumpers on. They're just so sweet, aren't they? I love them. Kat loves them. Jess loves them, don't you, Jess? Yeah. Absolutely, everyone loves them. And then we've got our Glad Tidings, Christmas Cuddles, Winter Wishes, and this one as well at the top. This is just the best sentiment ever. The best Christmas gifts are the memories we make. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? I love that. We've got Jingle All the Way and Have a Fun and Festive Christmas as well. And again, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I could just love it. Let's have a recap of today's launch though, because it is our fantastic festive terrariums. We've got some more card models to show you as well, many including our beautiful acetate. So here we go. Here we go. Full photographic, written in instructions. Obviously Kat has just demoed them, so you can rewind that, pause, stop, etc. at your leisure. You get all of the wonderful envelopes there for you to post them. You get half a meter of ribbon for each of your terrariums. Absolutely going to be loads left over as well for you to use in your other projects. And then everything else is foiled, die cut, scored, measured for you perfectly. So we get our festive elements that we can be doing all our decorating with. So we've got Christmas crackers, baubles, snowflakes, poinsettias, mistletoe, absolutely everything. We have thrown the kitchen sink at these elements to give you so many to decorate your terrariums with. And then we have these warm and cozy traditional elements that we've seen Kat being crafting with. Again, we've got the beautiful toys and the pine cones, the baubles there. You're going to be getting 2 of each, 6 different designs. We have that wonderful rocking horse. Again, jam-packed with not only your card base and mechanism, you get all the space around it has been filled with button toppers, tags, handmade labels, etc. for you to be really, really embellishing these cards to the max. We've got our warm wishes in that wonderful cozy rustic brown with the beautiful, beautiful pine cones and candle. We've got this one, the pretty poinsettias that Kat has just demoed that beautiful easel with, and all of that fussy cutting, absolutely stunning. We've got our wonderful lovebirds there, just having a little snuggle in the poinsettias and the mistletoe, lovingly handmade, peace, love, joy, you're so special, and Joyeux Noel are your sentiments on this one. We've got the Deck the Halls with those really stunning baubles. I love that purple as well. Have a fabulous Christmas, happy Christmas, Deck the Halls as well, your sentiments on those ones. And then your beautiful blue shiny Christmas tree, an absolute showstopper of a terrarium there. We've got Winter Wishes, the most wonderful time, Let It Snow, and again, handmade for you. So we're just going to show you some more card models of them made differently. We've got that as a full-on size card with our foiled edge card blank. This was one that I had left over from a demo, and I thought, yep, let's get that in because it looks perfect with all those layers. And again, you can embellish the front of that. We've got this one that uses that acetate. So making the terrarium kind of as is. It doesn't have a base because obviously we need it to kind of sit a bit more forward. Yes. But it is... Did you make this one, Kat?
I did, yes.
Oh, amazing. What a pretty card. Was it quite easy to do, yeah?
It was. I'll be completely honest with you. I kind of made it up as I went along.
Yeah.
But now that I know how to do it...
You'd be able to do it again.
Yeah, I literally got an A4 sheet of the Snowfall acetate.
Yeah.
I popped my front of my terrarium on it using the tape in the centre, so I had lots of bits left around to work with. I scored the line down the centre of that terrarium.
Yeah,
that you can
just see this little score here.
Yeah, just so it would pop out. Then I scored 2 lines down the left and the right side.
Oh yeah,
so
I can
it
see
would fold around.
That's these here. Yeah.
Yeah. I brought them down, cut some little slits in, folded it around the back of the card, and it just kind of worked. It kind of popped up, sat together, and then unfortunately you can't see my workings because I covered it up with a bit of insert at the back.
Yes, we have. But this is okay.
Yeah, but that is because you want it to look nice and pretty. So
absolutely.
Yeah, just have a play around. I promise it's achievable. Very simply. Yeah, once you know how to do it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And I think we've shown it off enough that you can probably take screenshots of that and figure it out.
Yeah.
And again, rewind through Kat's explanation. We've got another beautiful easel card there as well. Absolutely gorgeous, using those tags as those stoppers. And again, we've got some more. Oh, we've got this one with the I was just about to say, I was like, I think this one's just made as is. Oh no, it's got Christmas lights in. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful way to dress those up. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got some of that acetate with our Deck the Halls designer card packs. That design just goes so perfect. It goes so perfect. We've got this one as well that almost could use the same paper. It's very, very similar with our poinsettias. So it just goes to show how well everything goes together. We've got this beautiful bouquet design, using it in an alternative way. And again, you could just be putting them on the fronts of cards for that beautiful three-dimensional kind of look. This one was one that I made with all the elements that I didn't end up using from the kit.
Clever idea.
Just so easy, isn't it?
But again, you wouldn't know that was leftovers, would you?
No, no, absolutely not. I mean, there's only so many that you can put on all of your cards. You are going to probably have one or two left over. So you can absolutely have a little bonus card left at the end. So that is your festive terrarium kit. It's $17.99. Don't forget your discounts when you're signing in. And do not forget as well that you're going to be getting a bonus 300 points. So this is why we say order it now. Don't wait till next week when there's no points on. Bag yourself a cheeky 300 reward points. We do have double reward points as well, don't we, Jess, on all of our baskets. So if you are just shopping for us for your general supplies, your card blanks, your mirror, your gemstones, you're going to be getting double points on that as well. So I'm sure those points are going to be racking up for you to treat yourself to some crafty goodies. Love, love, love that. That is absolutely everything we've got to show you. So we are going to go for our third and final demo.
So we are going to squeeze in one more card, and we are just going to do one where we're popping it onto a card blank. So we've got a nice chunky 8x8 here, just to show how you can make your big cards out of these as well. So I have got some silver mirror that I have cut down. This is to 7.5, and we're just going to do a matte and layer for that. And the cardstock that I'm using to work with this one is the Mirrored Snowfall Adorable Scoreable.
Oh, we love that.
And you'll see I've picked the blue Christmas tree, so it works perfectly with it. And I've got 2 shades of this, as you will see shortly. So we're just going to cut a matte layer of this one, dead simply down to 7.5 by 7.5, 3 notches under. And we will get that down. And this will easily be the base of our card. And then we'll get on to some more of the fun stuff. So we'll pop that down.
I love this. Like, again, this is another thing that I was like, where has this been every Christmas?
Yeah, I know.
It's so handy. I think because it's got that bit of artwork on to give it that festive look as opposed to the plain, but it's got no, it's not got images on there that are going to distract from whatever you're working with.
Absolutely. So this time I'm going to take some of the dark blue, and we are going to cut this down. This is going to be a matte layer of 6.5 by 6.5.
Amazing.
So just take that down, and we will have to work around with our silver matte in a bit, but I'll show you how to do that once we've done this bit. And then just turn that over. Again, pop out the front of your terrarium. Place this centrally, and then we're just going to use this as a little template.
Wow.
So pop that down there. You don't need to go around the circle bit, we can do that. But just draw around the outside. Try and hold it a bit stiller than I am. I've got very wobbly hands today. Doesn't need to be perfect as long as you've got that basic shape. And then just take your ruler and a craft knife, and we're just going to cut in, but we're going to cut just slightly inside of the lines, just so the outline is bigger.
Oh yeah, okay. Than your shape. Yeah.
So just come a few mils in, not too much, because we haven't got the quite thin lines on there. But just come a couple of mil inside, all the way around, pop that out, and you will end up with a piece that looks like this.
Oh, nice.
So that kind of tent shape, and we are going to pop this back on top.
Oh, this is clever.
Shortly. We're going to do a few more bits first. So we're going to take, we want another silver mirror mat to go behind here. So we're going to take this to the full 6.5. But I want this to be kind of see-through onto my background. So if I pop, actually,
What are you thinking?
no, because I'm going to pop that behind. So instead of doing this again and having to cut out that shape from the middle and then making sure that the mat and layers are everything are okay, all we're going to do is pop this on the trimmer. And we know we've got a decent sized border to work with there. So if you just take this just a couple of notches under the border, you can just cut yourself an aperture in here.
Yeah,
on
it's
your
so
trimmer.
easy, isn't it?
That's easy. I'll just have to check that bottom line is enough for this. And then again, you've got this, you're not wasting all this. You've just got this section for your mat and layer that you can pop down and still have that window through there.
Beautiful.
And we'll just pop that on. And we can pop this through. So we're just going to line this up, she says. A little bit stingy on that side, so we'll try it again. There we go. It's a little bit, do you know what? It's annoying me because it's a little bit skinny on that side. So I'm just going to take a tiny, tiny little sliver off.
Ah, I see.
Just because you know me.
Yeah, no, don't let it upset you, Kat.
I know, but it will do.
I know, that's what I mean. We'll just fix it now.
So we'll just take that off there. It's now going to be probably too thick, but just, that's my own fault then. So we're going to pop that on, and there we've got our border. So we are now going to take one of those acetate sheets and we are going to pop this on the back. But what I will do is I'll stick this on first so I can see that it is going to hit
perfectly. Yeah, so that it's placed,
in the right place. So again, some of my
you don't want to stick your acetate sentiment sheet down, then pop that on top and realise you've covered half the words
up. So if we just add this on top,
oh my gosh, that's stunning,
like that as our aperture. And then we can take this around the back, and this should probably be enough for, we just bring that down, that to hold on there, and then you can just trim your edges off.
Amazing. Oh, see, now that's placed perfectly.
Yeah, it's a little bit big, but it works. You can still see it through. It
absolutely does work. I think it's fine.
What I have done, stuck it on the wrong way around.
Oh, okay.
You need to make sure you stick it from...
Oh, okay.
Let's do it this way, so it reads the right way round. There we go, that's better. Because obviously it's like kind of mirror effect, isn't it?
Oh, especially in the camera as well.
So I was doing it looking from the back and reading it the right way around, when obviously it needs to be the opposite.
Yes.
So we are going to take that, trim that acetate down, and then we're going to go in with some foam pads, just so when this sits down, it'll be sat up.
I'm excited for this make.
Pop that there. Please use more foam pads than I am. I'm just being frugal because of time. So we're going to bring this back here. We are going to take our bottom layer. I've got one that's already in. And again, let's take this little bit off the top.
That goes
this
so
is gonna
well.
sit on the back. So what I'm going to do,
Nice.
I would usually, again, I've not got any.
Construction glue.
My box has been ransacked.
It's, yeah, second shelf down. There, oh yeah, I can see it now in the trolley.
There is like a
To be fair, she would have, unless you were literally looking there, you would not see that. Definitely below our eye line, that.
And the reason I'm using construction glue is just so, before I stick anything down permanently,
Yeah.
I know, make sure I'm not making a construction card, an Australian card.
Oh yeah.
I can just keep going in and lining that up and making sure it's level.
Yep.
And sits where I want it to sit.
Gorgeous.
Which is pretty much right. We can give that a little press down. You could make a shaker out of this at this stage as well if you wanted to. Just fully enclose all those foam pads in. Then we're going to sit that on there.
Love that.
And you've got this proper little window coming through now. And then again, it's just a case of going in with your elements. I have got Christmas wishes up there, and you can just see how beautifully these colours are. And this is why, like Beck said before, that we recommend buying these extra additional elements for your kits, like the Adorable Scorable, like the parchment, the duo design pads,
the acetate,
because they're just going to stretch your craftability so much further.
Absolutely.
So now let's go in. Add foam pad on this one. And there is, as you can see, I know we don't need to tell you again, but I will, that there is thought and process put behind what we put into these extras to make sure that they will work with everything that we're bringing you that season.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I think that really comes across though in these kits, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, you can just tell how much love has been poured into these.
Let's do some of these at the back. Just going to fill in this gap at the bottom. We've got a beautiful little star we can pop on the top there as well. Foam pad on the baubles.
Ooh, I love that we're bringing these in.
And we will add a little star to the top.
Oh yes.
Up there. Let's put it right over there. And there we go. So we've turned it in just to a regular card. But I don't think that's that regular.
That is not a regular. That's a show-stopping. There's no regular around here, Kat. That is beautiful. I love the navy and the light blue together. And I think that's it. With it being that snowfall, you can mix your colours like that, but you've still got that cohesive look.
You have, yeah.
It's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for all of your incredible demonstrations this morning.
You're welcome.
We love it. Get those in your basket. And don't forget, we've got 300 extra reward points for them. Okay, it's officially the end of the show. I'm really sorry if I have not read out as many comments as usual, but I just want to say a big thank you for joining us and keeping us company. I have seen a few, but like I say, it's me with the new iPad. It's all my fault. But thank you so much for joining us. Next up on Hobby Maker, our wonderful Natalie is at Hobby Maker tomorrow afternoon. Join her from 3 o'clock with our brilliant Moonstone Let It Snow. 5 p.m. she has got our Christmas silhouette centerpiece stamps and a brand new embossing ink pad. That's my new favourite thing ever.
Yep.
It's so good. The quality is insane.
Yep.
7 p.m. she's got another look at those dies as well. And next up on Hunky Dory TV, oh my goodness, I think you guys all went mad for them yesterday afternoon. Glittery, sparkly, and a whole lot of fun. We have got our Prism glitter paste, another firm favourite here. Oh, we just love it. Glitter, glitter, glitter. And sentiment centerpiece masks. Oh, that's too rhymey, Jess. I know. I know, like you christened the name for it. Sentiment centerpiece masks. Okay, got it out there. Stacey and Anne-Marie will be here with you at 10 a.m. tomorrow for a look at those. But we will see you here bright and early, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday.